okay to not have your family in your life. In case we haven't met yet, I'm Jess and I'm the sole founder of Life and Confidence. Now, this has been a very tricky video for me to create. I have taken so many takes on this, and I really want to get straight to the point. There is not a defined pathway when it comes to this. From my personal experience, it changes all the time. And there were many moments where I didn't want my family in my life. And when I've found myself being challenged and pushed to that breaking point, it showed me the emotions that I need to face and address within myself that is causing me to disconnect from my family members. And through this experience, I've tried different ways to connect with them from a loving place. And it hasn't been easy because I'm human too. I have my own set of traumas and conditions that I'm still working through. And this year has been the toughest year for me with my family members. I reached out to my brother if I could stay at his home for a month, if not a few days, because I really needed a place to stay. And I explained the situation to him and also to his wife. I sent them both a text message, and he replied back saying that unfortunately he can't take me in because he had to consider his family members. And he told me to go ask my friends and my mum. And that hurt because it was okay for the in-laws to stay at their home, but not his own blood sister, where I was in a very dire situation. So it was pretty sad that you would let your own sister to be homeless, basically. And it was a real struggle for me to comprehend why in the past he said that his sister and his wife are sisters, but she doesn't treat me like a sister. She hasn't welcomed me into her home. She hasn't invited me to her home. He hasn't invited me to his home or invited me over for Christmas or for his birthday or her birthday. And he has not sent me a birthday message on my birthday. And with my mother, where things left off is that it was really painful that she hit me and criticized me in public in Chinese why I chose Rob as my partner, that he walks bare feet, and that I was silly for choosing him. And I had to tell her in different ways where I didn't blow up in public that what she's saying and what she did was not right. And she still does not have the awareness that the impact of what she has done and said to me has really hurt me. And then when she tried to message me, it was all about her toxic sister and that she misses me, but she never asked me how was I. She never gave me an apology. And when I blocked her on WhatsApp because I told her to stop sending me photos of her sister, she kept sending it to me. She broke my boundary. I have no choice but to block her on WhatsApp. And so she texted me a screenshot of an account that she wanted me to help her with. And I already told her in the past I'm not helping her anymore with that. She needs to take personal responsibility to look after herself. I have other things that I need to attend to. And I've noticed I'm being pulled back into the past of rescuing and people pleasing, and I can see this is not in alignment with me. I'm not interested in engaging with her in this way. And when I express and show myself from a place of alignment and authenticity, she would criticize me and shut me down and really questioned, why am I doing these things? It doesn't make sense in her perspective, in her world, because I don't follow the social norms. And I'm not stable in her eyes. So through this experience on my birthday, I did not receive any messages from them to wish me a happy birthday, and it brought me into a state of depression. I'm not blaming them for my depression, because what I was feeling was another layer that I had to let go of with my past. And I had no awareness around it until it was brought to my attention. I caught up in my own shitstorm that I was not lovable. How can my own mother not send me a birthday message to her daughter that she gave birth to? How can my own brother call me a sister when he did not send me a message? Yet he sent me a message last year. And it really hurt. It really hurt. I felt disowned. I felt neglected. I was going through a lot of changes in my life. Living a nomadic lifestyle has its ups and downs and its own sets of challenges that I haven't faced before. And also so many changes going on in my business as well when I'm living a nomadic lifestyle and trying to plan which countries and cities would I be to run my workshops and be 100% definite that I would definitely be in that city and location, because my plans change all the time with this nomadic lifestyle. And so I'm finding ways to create certainty in my life by being in control of my life as much as I can that isn't coming from a place of attachment. And so when I find myself coming from a place of attachment with my family members and expectations how they should show up for me, it really brought this sense of heaviness and anger that was bringing me down. And I didn't know if I was able to shift it off until my beloved have had a conversation with me that, Jess, you are so dedicated to your inner work. And the more you evolve, the more you see your family members from a different consciousness. And the reality is that your family members won't change. And that was the most wise thing he ever said to me. And from that, I was able to wake up the next day and I felt so much lightness and peace with what was going on. It felt like this was actually my Earth Day. I came to the realization from a soul place. It's actually okay that my mum and my brother didn't text me happy birthday. It's okay that they made no time, effort, and energy from their hearts to engage with me, to want a relationship with me. That's okay. And they could be going through their own stuff. They could not want a relationship with me. That's okay, because I'd rather experience my life from a place of authenticity, not insincerity, and not receive fake happy birthday messages. If they don't want to say happy birthday and it's coming from an authentic place, I'd rather accept that instead. And so that has helped me to move forward. That's okay. And it's not coming from a place of judgment. It's coming from a place of acceptance. That's okay. This is where they're at. And it's very clear we are no longer in alignment to be a family. It's just not working. So through that experience, it doesn't mean that I'm going to block them out of my life. If they reach out to me and it comes from a place of intention to reconnect, then I will share with them what showed up for me in the past and my experiences with them, and really question and challenge their definition of family and wanting a family relationship with me before moving forward. So for now, I'm just letting it go, just the way they have, because it takes two people to tango. To tango. It takes two people to tango, right? And so there's no point of putting all of my eggs in one basket and then all of my eggs get destroyed because I had false hope that they would treat me the way that I would treat them. And that's okay. It's time to let it go. The past is in the past. It's time to step forward into my future with my beautiful man that I've manifested, who vibes at the same wavelength as me. And I'm so blessed to attract and magnetize a man who is also devoted to the inner work and is in a conscious relationship with me. And I never thought that would be possible. And so for me, what I've learned is redefining family. And it doesn't mean your relationships with your biological family. For me, family now is creating meaningful relationships with people in the community. Whether it's my beloved, whether it's people that I do business with, whether it's collaborators, whether it's friends, even my clients. I feel a sense of mothering for my clients to help them, guide them in this healing process of really standing strong in their heart space on a soul level, and be that mother that they didn't have as a mentor to guide them to step into their hearts and souls. So family is, for me, meaningful relationships with people who also reciprocate that as well. That's what family means to me. And this is what I'm sharing with you now. And in the future, things can change in my experiences and my interactions with my family dynamic. So I'm not choosing to completely cut them off in my life, but I'm also not choosing to engage with them because they have not shown sincerity and interest and desire to do so with me. So therefore, I'm respecting myself that they need to reach out to me if they are interested in engaging with me as a family member. So there you have it, my love. You can choose to do whatever you want with your family members. My mentors have shared with me, when you get to the point of being in the same room as them and you can just be with them from a place of love, that's when you have completed your healing journey with them. And so I still hold that high intention within myself to get to that point. And even if I'm not physically with them, but to really be at peace with that, with my inner children, I'm happy with that. And without my family, I would not be the woman that I am today. I would not be a trauma coach in childhood abuse. I would not be helping people all over the world in processing and managing their emotions and traumas. So this has been a real gift from my family members to live my soul's purpose from a heart space and to operate from a place of alignment. I really hope that my story has served you in what feels true for you in navigating family dynamics and moving forward, and that solution, that pathway changes all the time, because we change all the time. Situations change all the time. If you got something out of this, please subscribe to my YouTube video, give this video a like, comment below, share it with your loved ones. And if you would like to really kickstart your healing journey with your family members, with your inner children, and navigating through the chaos and the conflict within yourself so you can truly find that serenity and surrender by really embracing your heart and soul, I invite you to come along for my full moon ancestral trauma clearing circle that I'm running for the last time on Zoom. And this will give you the opportunity to clear the burden that you've carried from your parents that's linked with your ancestors through light language guided quantum meditation, sound therapy, and galactic healing, as well as a personalized card reading, a message for you to move forward from this situation, and sacred shares where you could be seen, felt, heard, and respected in the space. So if you feel called to join me on Zoom, please click on the link below to book your ticket. I am also running a connection circle for conscious men and women in Setagaya, Tokyo, Japan, with my beloved Rob, in healing the wounded masculine and feminine through creative play, creative communication, and creative healing. And this is such a beautiful conscious evening to connect with kindred spirits on a Saturday night. So if you are up for this and you're in Tokyo, please click on the link below to learn more and to book your spot. And I am also running my weekend workshops in London, Sydney, Perth, Tokyo, and Adelaide. This year will be my last workshop in Sydney. I won't be running any more face-to-face workshops in Sydney. And that involves my transforming trauma workshops, my conscious relationship workshops, and my new workshop, healing your inner children to create more coherence within yourself. So if you'd like to learn more about that, if you'd like to book a ticket or a free clarity call to see if this is right for you, or if you need a payment plan, please click on the link below, and I'm more than happy to serve you in this experience. So my love, may you be the light that's in your heart, and you choose from a place of alignment, sincerity, and honesty. And this would lead you to the path of where you need to be.